Hey everyone, TimaeuSS here. Welcome to another video, and today's topic is going to be about Map9 and the content that will be coming with Map9 and how to maximize gear farming. Because we know that with the conclusion of N2, which is normal 2, we no longer will have these double drops, which means that stamina again is going to be an issue when you're farming gears, and with clan battles coming or data mine to come within the next 3 weeks. We really have to be wise with how we farm equipments to maximize ranking up our units. And so this is a tool I wanted to share with everyone. Well, first of all, with the release of Map9, I just want to talk about we'll be having rank 8-3, and what 8-3 means is that you'll have your unit able to reach rank 8, as well as the 3 pieces on the right hand side. So I have on my tier list the recommended equipment ranks that you want to keep your units at, in terms of, do I go to rank 8-3, which means all the equipments on the right hand side, and going to rank 8 versus rank 7-6, which is keeping a unit at rank 7 but obviously filling that last equip slot that we don't have right now. And the difference is, for clan battles at least, and this is what my recommendation is based on, at different ranks you gain different attacks, different defenses, as well as TP. So in clan battle you tend to focus towards maximizing damage as well as TP, and don't mind too much about losing HP or defense. Of course tanks will be different, but that's the general gist of things. Again, if you're looking at PvP, things might be a bit different, but for clan battle, these min-maxing things will actually really help. So I wanted to share with you, going back to the topic of this video, Map9 will be getting these equips, as I've said, for the 6th equipment slot, as well for rank 7, and also new equips for rank 8. And also along with Map9 will be getting hard nodes. So for Map9, the nodes will be Aoi, Mimi, and Saren. So 2 very important nodes are Mimi and Saren. Mimi you probably see play again in clan battle. We actually use Mimi a lot in this clan battle, and then Saren will be definitely used. So now we have 2 Saren nodes, and if you have started farming Saren on day 1, as my previous videos have recommended, she should be ready to go by the time that the clan battle comes around, by farming both of her nodes. And this tool that I've been talking about to maximize equip farming is actually a Taiwanese Princess Connect wiki, where you can enter the units as well as the rank you want to keep those units at, to maximize your farm. So this is an example I've used previously, so I'm just going to delete this. So this is what you see, and you have to translate this to English, otherwise it's going to be difficult to understand. So first you add join row, and you want to add units you have in your roster or you're planning to keep track of. So let's say for the next CB I wanted to track June, and I'm planning to farm for Ilya, and I know that Makoto will be used. So just let's take these 3 for example. Let's remove this one. So now I have 3 units, but both are tracked at rank 1. So I can actually look at this unit, and let's say I already have June farmed, so he's at rank 7 currently, and then magnitude is stars. And so for June, I check my units, I go to the inventory and see where June is at in terms of gears. So because we are at rank 7-5 right now, your June is probably going to look like this. And for June, we're really only going to, let me double check my tier list, going to rank 7-6. So you really need to only farm this. Unfortunately, this tracker only goes at the lowest to 8.3, so it doesn't track 7-6 as well. But I would track 8.3. And then for Makoto is also 8.3. And then rank currently Makoto is at 7. And I'll do that, and then I have nothing farmed right now for Arisa, so I won't do anything. And then Arisa is at 8.3 for tracking, which means 8-3. So this shows the equipment mode. So a few things, it tells you how many equipments you need in terms of overall, and then you can go to detailed list to show the names, but you don't really need to go through that. And then if you click on design drawing mode, it kind of opens up the inventory. So what you want to make sure is you have the detailed list selected, and you want to have the number of old editions selected. What this means is, because right now we have the old Princess Connect requirement in terms of the golden gear, so it's like 20 for this, but in the new ones you only need 10, but right now we need 20. So you want to make sure that these 3 buttons are all highlighted, because you want to keep track of the silver currently, and then everything else as well. So after that, you can do quick edit, and what you want to do is go to your menu, go to your items, and then go to your gear or inventory, and then select, this should be rarity. So if you go to rarity, you can actually have your inventory organized this way, how it's displayed here. Then you put the number of, let's say I have 450 here, you put it here. And that just updates the system. And then you always want to click storage team, and this will store on your browser with a cookie, I believe. So you want to update the remaining with what you have in inventory. And the next thing you want to do is go to map drop mode. So in the map drop mode, it's essentially telling you the best way or the most efficient way to farm your gears. So you can filter by chapter, so if you only want to farm one specific chapter, or by map cap. So right now we're 8, so I've been using 8 to check what's farmable for us at this current moment. And you can see that by farming this, I'm farming 2 pieces of gear at the same time. But let's say we want to go to 9 because 9 is coming, and then usually I do all just so that it's easier for editing. So after that, it tells me, if I farm this map, not only do I get this gear, I also have a chance to farm these. So I'll just go to that map, I'll click skip tickets, and then I will count. So for example, 9-3. Sorry, this is 9-15. So let's use some skip tickets, and I'll click the quick edit button and then update my inventory accordingly. So here there's 6, so I will actually long press this to see my current number and update that, and I press tab on the keyboard. So this I don't need, this I don't need. Let's see how many I have here. 226, and I press tab again and press tab. How many shoes did I get? 4, but in total I have 143. So this way I store, and you can see that these have all been farmed. So then I go back to the top to see what is the best use of my stamina, and I just rinse and repeat until I spend all my stamina, and it tells you about how many refills it'll take total. And then what I can do after is you want to make sure this one is selected, the Decrement Inventory. But essentially what this means is that if you rank up your unit or click on one of the inventory equips as filled, it will decrease it from your inventory automatically. So let's say I'm farming this piece for Makoto, and I've updated the list below, so in here as I farmed in, and then now I'm going to upgrade Makoto in game, and I click this in the browser and I press store. The 20 pieces used to do this upgrade will actually automatically be deducted. Then it's just saved, and I just repeat and farm again. Instead of you going back because you used 20, you have to minus 20 from your current inventory. So this was a recent addition, and I quite like it. So anyhow, didn't want to make this video too long, but essentially this is a very easy tool. I know that for global there is Shiori library as well. Someone is working on that, and the event quest helper. I just find this a lot easier for me to use because I've been using this tool since the launch of CN, and this is updated as well. So I think if Shiori library or whoever is working on the new tools can kind of incorporate multi-unit tracking with mass editing according to inventory, and then automatically subtracting stuff, then it's very good. Because on my main account I track like 20 units through this, and it's very, very helpful. So that's it. Hopefully this was helpful. If you don't understand or have any questions, you can post it in the comments. I hope you find this useful.